Hello everyone and welcome to the Thursday haul and welcome to the third part and final part of a career high BINS haul for me. If you have missed it, Tuesday, 2 days ago, we began the clothing in this crazy BINS haul in part 2, and we had many luxury, many designer finds, super great spring and summer stuff, super exciting stuff. Last Thursday, a week ago, we did all the shoes, bags, and accessories. Tons of luxury stuff. There were at least 4 luxury pair of shoes, 2 of which were mind-blowing brands for me to find at the BINS. So if you missed that, there was that as well. And today, we are wrapping it up with the finale, and we are finishing up clothing. So this is better. Actually, my favorite find of the whole trip is in this part, and there's all kinds of amazing. This haul was crazy. As a refresher, this haul cost me like $250 at the BINS, and I couldn't even imagine what the retail of all this would be together. But it was like Mount Thriftiverest, as I called it. It was the most full my cart has ever been, the most I've ever spent there. Mind blowing. Tons of good finds to get into here. By the time you guys are seeing this, all of this is for sure listed. It probably was even earlier, but it's all for sure listed if anything interests you. Let's get into it, guys. I have been sitting here filming all 3 parts in one setting, so if I start to lose it in this one, don't mind me. Comment the medicine emoji to send me help, because I need it. Okay, so first up, I debated if I want to sell this myself or not, even though it is a really great find. So this is a denim jacket by Pilcrow and the letterpress Anthropology. This is gonna be another one of those pieces that if any of you want this, I will give it to you for my cheap little like $25 plus $5 shipping deal, or else I might consign this. So I probably won't list this unless one of you specifically says you want it. It's a size small. I just don't know how much luck I'll have with kind of a more just classic, more plain denim jacket. Like I know this probably retailed like $160 and whatever, but I don't know. I feel like I might sit on it and I kind of need the room for some of this other stuff. If you want it, $25, $5 shipping, it's yours. This is We the Free, and this is a size medium, and this is one of the classic, like, oversized thermals. These have always done well and continue to do well. Very, very, very oversized. You could probably be XL, maybe 2X, and this would still fit fine. They're very popular and very timeless. And then this, I think, is almost exactly the same thing. This one's a small, though. And this one's in like a wine, kind of like raspberry color. I guess the hem is a bit different. This one's more of a normal like sweatshirt. The other one was a little bit more like kind of asymmetrical. But this is really cute. Again, they do well. So like, why skip them? All right, this seems to be a new BOLO. And since I'm filming this so long ago for you guys, I haven't done the full research on some of this stuff yet. And so I can't give you tons of info on this. But I did some quick research. So this dress stood out to me right away because it's so fun. It's got like buildings and Paris scenery and roses and color blocking and all kinds of stuff going on to it. It's got this cute vintage style neckline, kind of like 60s type vibes. And this is by Vivian of Holloway, made in London. So this label really, really stood out to me. This is a size 12. I looked it up and I can't tell if this store or whatever sells genuine vintage dresses, makes vintage inspired ones, or maybe uses vintage materials to make new ones. Again, I should have researched more before filming this, but what I do know is the dresses are so expensive. Like $200 to up to like $400, if I remember that right. So this is a good find, in other words. I don't know. I don't know much about it. I really am excited to look into this more. Awesome. Fantastic. Next up, I'm really excited about this piece as well. So this is some overalls in a gauze, like baggy kind of cotton material. They are this like mustard gold yellow color. They've got a long inseam, and these are by Pilcrow and the letterpress Anthropology. They are 30 tall, so a great size. I love selling tall in my posh. There's like a little bit of kind of uneven dyeing at the front. If you can see, there's some like that lighter spot. It could have come that way. It could have been from use. I don't really know, but it doesn't really bother me. And I think these will do good either way. Otherwise, these are in great, great shape. Something I am so excited to find. at the bins. Like, are you kidding me? Speaking of so excited to find in the bins, if you caught Tuesday's part of the haul, I found these insanely gorgeous COS pants. They're like wide brown pleated trousers. Next to them, I felt this and saw this, and I was like, this seems like a really, really nice material too. And conveniently, it's sitting right next to the COS pants. So it's this like dress with this drapey back, and I couldn't find a logo, and then I finally found it. So this dress is also, I'm trying to make a reveal here, also by COS. And so I threw it in my cart, ran home, screaming, crying, dying about how excited I was. And when I was showing Ryan it, I also noticed it's new with tags. I'm so excited. This dress, here's how expensive COS is. This dress was $190 new. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am so pumped. It's like a creamsicle orange color. It's so cute. It's new with tags. It's so exciting. I am over the moon. I am so pumped about that. This, I kind of had a feeling of what it was when I saw it, because I feel like I've seen this print before, and I was actually correct. So this is a really adorable tiered spring summer dress. It's got this really fun, almost like boho camo kind of print to it. And this is by Evereve, size small. I do love to sell Evereve dresses. The blouses are where I'm a little picky, but the dresses I do really, really like to sell, especially when they're a bit more kind of bohemian like this. I feel like that's what the customer base is kind of looking for the most. Then we have an adorable Free People piece. This is Free People size medium. And this is just a really nice, kind of classic, like pullover, long sleeve, longer, almost like tunic top. But it has this really nice, like eyelet cutout detailing at the sleeve cuff and also at the back and the neck. This is just the really cute little dainty kind of staples that I feel like always do so well for me from Free People. I'm trying to catch up with my words. All right, so I got really, really excited about this. I don't think it's as good as past ones I've had, but this still looks good. So I found a Taylor Swift Eras Tour hoodie. And if you don't know, Taylor Swift merch does so good. So it says Taylor Swift down one sleeve, and I think the other sleeve says the Eras Tour. Yes, it does. You can tell that's what that says, the Eras Tour. So it is official. It has her like tag in here. This one looks like it goes for maybe like 70, which is still obviously like thrilling, but some Taylor Swift stuff goes for like 200, 300, crazy amounts, but that is still super exciting. This is for me. I should have wore this in the video. This is a vintage Halloween sweatshirt. It's really old, like Fruit of the Loom. For some reason, there's no cornucopia on this logo, but it's really old Fruit of the Loom. It's an extra large, so it'll be super oversized. I can't really read the date that well, but I almost think it says 1990 on the graphic. So this is really old, and I'm jazzed. It's in great shape. That is perfect. All right, so I'm gonna try selling this myself, even though I really don't ever sell this brand myself. This is a really adorable dress by Arula, which I think is Altered State's plus size brand. When it first came out, you could resell it, but then it's gotten trickier and trickier over time. This, however, is so cute. It's like a textured summer spring dress, and it's new with tags. It retailed for $80. It is actually it doesn't say. Okay, so it's a size B, which means 2X. So that's good to know. So it's a 2X. Really cute. And also this like butter yellow color has been super in this spring. So I think that will do really well. I have two actually kids pieces, and these are both from the same brand. So it's like the only kids brand basically that I sell, and that is Bowden. So this is Mini Bowden, and that's a really, really new logo. 6 to 7 years. And it's a cute little cake t-shirt. So adorable, so cute. It's like all ruffled and textured. That should do well. And then this is a swim piece from them. So again, it is like the new Bowden logo, the like block font and this is 4 to 5 years. This is adorable. Like this asymmetrical wavy little one-piece swimsuit. So cute. Next up is something that I could end up consigning. I don't really know, but I wasn't gonna skip it. So it's Ted Baker. It's a 1, which I don't really remember what that means. Maybe like a small or medium. It's like a floral printed cardigan. It's a little bit plain. Usually when it's Ted Baker, I want to sell like the dresses for the most part. And that's kind of about it. So this might be a good candidate to maybe like try thread up at some point with or something. We'll see. Then, this is really adorable. This is Free People. This is Free People size medium. Intimately Free People, that is. And this is like a vintage inspired nightie shirt. It's got like the lettuce hem to it. And then the cuffs even have this little like rosette detail at the top of the split. So cute. Like, this is so cute. This should do really, really, really well. So I'm overjoyed about that. This is another example of something that, like, even though I'm finding all this good stuff, I'm not going to skip it. So it's Abercrombie & Fitch. It's a size medium. And this is a diamond argyle little crop vest, sweater vest. I think I've actually sold this before, and it did quite good. So I got it again. Then we have an Anthro piece. This is Anthro size medium. So along with finding like luxury and designer stuff, I was also just finding super, super good Free People in Anthro, as you can tell. This is just like a nice classic ribbed tank top, but it has all this like floral, thick, heavy kind of cotton embroidery to it. I was almost like, is there something wrong with this? No, it's just because it's white. So it looks, yeah, no, it's totally fine. So that's really cute. It's kind of like more subtle or basic, but sometimes those things actually almost do better. Okay, let's get a few Ann Taylor pieces out of the way before we do some more exciting ones again. So these next two were together, or I think they were in the same bin, or at least the same rotation, but they don't have any sizes in them. So I guess I assume they're the same size. This is a green cardigan. It's just like classic Kelly green, so I really wanted to try it because of that. It says Ann Taylor Petite, at least. I would say that this kind of maybe seems like a small, maybe medium. I guess I'll have to look at how it fits like the model. Yeah, probably small, but it's cute. It's got these like big buttons at the front and stuff. And also this is pretty modern, I think, like 2022. So quite modern, really good shape. Doesn't even have any pilling or anything. Still something I wanted to grab. And then this one doesn't have a size either. And this will be a lot harder to figure out the size of. So it's not petite, it's not factory, it's classic. It's like fully pleat stretch. This is not a style I picture Ann Taylor selling for some reason. This accordion pleat stuff. I guess maybe this looks small too. So maybe they're both just like a small or something. I'll try to measure this somehow. This is from 2023. And I just thought this was really unique from Ann Taylor. And then this one's also Ann Taylor. This kind of looks like that other plaid houndstooth cardigan. This one is outlet size small. Oh yeah, so if this is small, maybe they were all small. What size is this one? This is small too. I think they're all small, if I had to guess. So this is a small, again, houndstooth kind of cardigan. Really cute, small buttons, really trendy, cute. Okay, then we have, what is this? Oh, this is adorable. So this is a really nice, like olive green striped cotton mini dress, sleeveless, big V at the neck. And this is a medium Abercrombie & Fitch. Abercrombie & Fitch kind of like nice spring dresses do really, really well for me. So I'm thinking that this one will as well. Obviously that green is like so in right now. This I was so excited about. So excited about. I think I saved the better half of the haul of the clothing for today because this seems like the better stuff. Great brand, great style, great size. This is a dress or tunic by Gudrun Schroden, which is a huge, huge bolo. It's kind of like an art to wear leg and look brand. Extra, extra large size. And it is this like shorter sleeve, again, like tunic or dress, but it has these like wheat stalks all over it. A lot of times Gudrun Schroden is really, really, really like plain as legging look and stuff usually is. But this is so cute. It's adorable. I am pumped. That should sell honestly really fast and for like really good money. It's also in really good condition. Then we have a smart wool piece. So, oh, where's Knitwit? Knitwit. Is there no Knitwit? Oh, there's a hole too. Oh, there's Knitwit. There's Knitwit. This is smart wool size medium. This is older, having this kind of like green bottom label. It's just like a striped top. Like I said, I did just see a little hole, but with smart wool, I've never had a problem selling stuff, even with the hole. So I'll just mark this like cheaper. I would have still grabbed it, even if I had noticed that. Here's another one of the Free People kind of like waffle thermals, but this one's a lot better. At least I like the style a lot more. This one's like a button-up kind of cardigan shacket style one more, and it's a gray color. And this is by Free People 1. I'm not sure. Is Free People 1 like the new Free People Beach? I don't really know. This is a size small. It's almost like funny to say. Like, this is a size small. If I wear women's, I wear a size large or extra large. Half of this shirt I could probably fit into. So this could fit a plethora of sizes. You do not need to be a small, but I guess it's meant to be just a bit oversized. Then we have a dress, and this was one of the earlier finds of the day that I was really excited about. This is Maeve by Anthro, size small, and it is a plaid gingham kind of puff sleeve, really, really cute, like kind of prairie cottage dress. It almost looks like a chessboard, like a multicolored chessboard or like a Rubik's Cube kind of print from over here. So adorable, so soft, so good for the season. So excited. Okay, here is my stack of expensive leg and look, which we will hold on to for just a sec. Okay, so is that. Okay, so is this. I found a lot of it. We will end off with my favorite piece of the entire haul, along with the really, really, really good leg and look. So let's wrap up the other stuff, shall we? Next up is a really interesting Anthro piece. This is by Anthropologie, size extra small, so in-house label. And it is a like linen pleated gray dress. It doesn't really fit the aesthetic I usually picture from Anthro, like at all. So this is unique. I have a couple strings to cut off, but I think it's also supposed to have that like raw hem to it. It's almost like Anthro meets Leg and Look. I don't know. It's interesting, but of course I was still gonna get it at the bins. Then we have a swimsuit. This is just an airy swimsuit. I don't think I tied it very well, but it has a very long kind of like ribbon tie. I think you actually maybe tied around your back possibly once, but it's airy size medium. It's really modern. It's really cute. Leopard has been kind of like in and out over the past year, and this is from 2021, so not too old. I don't know. I don't have much swim in my closet, so who knows why I grabbed that. This is really, really cute too. Did I turn this back the right way yet? Yes, I did. Okay. When I hauled this for Ryan, I hadn't even turned it like right side out. It was still inside out because I had just been rushing so much at the bins. But this is a really cute cable knit blue sweater, just like a pullover style with this kind of like rounded neck to it. This is a Free People sweater in a size medium, and it's actually kind of a chenille fabric, really. I think this is also like a newer Free People piece. You can just tell by the label. So I do really like to pick up kind of any of the newer Free People stuff. Then, what is this? Oh yeah, this is really nice too. Another Free People piece. This is a size small. And this is a white, really, really nice long dress with this kind of intimate eyelet, lacy top bust area to it. Really, it's like a circle dress. Like it has a circle skirt to the bottom basically, but it's uneven, almost like a handkerchief hem. Really interesting piece. I'm excited to see kind of like how in the model picture they style something like this. So cute. I am really pumped about that one too. And before we get into the leg and look and my favorite find, let's do this pajama set. Wow. I can't believe we did it, guys. So I was lucky enough to find both pieces of this. Here is the olive green pajama pant and this really, really nice dainty silk material. I did not know that this brand uses silk, but these are 100% silk. And the top is this dainty, silky top. Okay, people are like drag racing outside of my window. Okay. Silk top. And this is by Skims. So again, I didn't know Skims used like higher end materials like silk. Size small, definitely a bit oversized. Like if you're a medium, you could definitely fit into this. But I could just tell when I picked it up, I was like, this really feels like silk. Sure enough, it is. So yeah, there's the small on the medium, or on the bottom as well. And they do, the legs actually kind of like split a little bit for just like a nice little flowy vibe. Okay. I have a feeling you guys heard that last one. That I don't know, there's like a truck out there scraping his tires all over. That is wonderful. Okay, so what should we do first? I wish be like Dora. Click. Which way should we go? Which one should we do first? Let's just get the leg and look out of the way. And we'll end off with my favorite find. So this is a brand that I believe both Ryan and I have had. If you remember years ago, if you've been with us, one time Ryan found a bunch of Magnolia Pearl. Our friend Nick was with us. They both found a bunch. I found none, but there were some other leg and look brands there with that. And I think these were some of them. And I think I did find some of these. So this brand is called Bluefish. There is the logo. There's a couple different tags, and actually I have a couple different ones here. This might say it's a size 1. I don't know if that's supposed to be a bubble or a size 1. I gotta look more into it. But this brand makes all these like organically grown cotton pieces with like painted parts, painted graphics to it. And yes, I do believe that these are like, these are genuinely painted on each one and like stamped, because I can smell some of the paint. It says, honoring Earth, we become ourselves in fullest living expression. Bluefish, 1998. So this brand is so expensive. So when I found this much of it, I started to have a bit of a panic attack. So this is a top with these like flowers to it. As you can see, it's like a gray oversized shirt. I also have this pair of pants. Okay, these say a 2, so that must actually say 1. These are some elastic waist. Oh, this is a skirt, never mind. Also has a flower detail to it painted on, or leaves, I guess. There's a little lizard even on the inside right there. And it says Hericum pilacea, which is probably like the scientific name of whatever plant this is. So there's like a maxi skirt. We also have in a size 0, it looks, this shirt with kind of like a maybe rose and stuff. Then size 2 again. This is that same Bluefish logo. These are pants. These are ultra wide leg pants. They've got plants and flowers. I'm not an expert on this type of stuff, so I don't really know like a bunch of other stuff to say. And then we have this pair of pants in a size 1, same label in this. And these, I have to check, I might have a set here. Possibly with these size 1 ones, but I will certainly have to check on that. And then the last item I found from them is another skirt, and this is a different label, probably newer. Bluefish. This one does not have a size. It is a elastic waistband skirt, and this one's actually like green, and it has something else on it. A shape, a color, paint. I don't really know. But this brand, as I said, is so expensive. I gotta do more digging on this. But this pile alone is gonna almost, I would assume, and this is insane in my mind, I would assume that this pile alone will by far get all my money back for all of this. And think of everything we've talked about. Wowza. All right, final find of this trilogy that we've been on together. Do I look like I've aged? with how long this has been. So these pants are so fun. I knew right when they rolled out, I was like, those gotta be something, because I'm finding all this good stuff and those are so cute. So they are these floral mesh sheer flared leg, split leg pants. They are by a brand that Ryan and I both love and I have never found thrifting before. So cute. These pants, take your guesses, are by Acne Studios. These are $350 pants that are still being sold on many different websites. So they are literally a modern 2025 style. I am shooketh that I found these. Of course, these are perfect for spring. They fit the luxury vibe because of the brand, but they also fit kind of like a Y2K look because of the style. I would express more excitement if I hadn't just sat here and showed you all of this. Someone should have counted as we went through how many pieces were involved in this 3-part haul. My mouth is like dry. At least I'm not overheating like I was last Tuesday. Okay. Well, it's only downhill from here because this is like a peak in my career. Let me know your favorite couple things first off from this part of the haul. And then now that if you've watched every part and you've seen it all, let me also know what are your favorite like 3 pieces from the entire haul. Can you believe that this was all one BINS journey, one BINS trip? That's insane. That is crazy. I can't improve. You're getting the best you can from me right now. That's it. I guess wrap it up, pack it up, we're out, we're done, we're retiring. Okay, so I have to start working on listing this stuff because right now in my present time, I have not listed or taken pictures of any. So I'm going to be busy, but I will catch you guys on Sunday for a classic What Sold Sunday with Ryan. Otherwise, I will see you next week to continue. Is it going to be May next week? I don't know. But I think we're still at least next week continuing our Hollapalooza. So I will see you then for that. Otherwise, I will catch you when you choose to see me again. Goodbye.